Proof is an exhibition that spans centuries and continents, and it's basically looking across time at the social, cultural and political turmoil that has happened when centuries kind of transfer from one to the other through the eyes of three artists. A completely different way of seeing these turmoils in the world because of the fact that it's not done through a documentary approach. What's incredible about what artists can do when they're looking at what's happening in the world is that they can bring the psychological and the emotional responses to what they're seeing. So they're able to create images that are much more resonant about, or often could be more resonant about, what it feels like to be in these situations, to be in these different continents, these different centuries, rather than the documentary image, which is literally kind of capturing one moment, like in the raw, if you like.
Eisenstein made these films about the Russian Revolution, like October and Strike and Potemkin, but he wasn't there when October, when actually the revolution happened. He was someplace. He was in Russia, but he wasn't in St. Petersburg when it happened. So he made this film, but what he thinks it looked like. So we think that that's the way the Russian Revolution looked, and Goya's Disasters of War, the etchings of his, which are these intense etchings, Goya never saw any of this stuff. He heard about this, stories, descriptions about it. And for me, a lot of the images I make, I wasn't out on a raft and sea, and I didn't see refugees in the ocean. I saw images of these things. And
so Goya is an artist that he's talked about many times among others, but it seems that there were many connections that he sees, and there were many kind of small references that happen in his work in relation to Goya. Anything from the approaches that Goya made, the light, and Eisenstein the same. He's somebody, and that perhaps is even more visible in Robert's own practice. For example, the combines that he made in the 1980s are direct reference to Eisenstein's theory of montage.